X39 has really changed my life. I'm not stuck at home in pain and in bed. I'm out here with my friends and enjoying my family.
Big thank you to Lifeway for helping me, helping my family, and helping the 100 people now in our team who are using Lifeway daily and their families. Big thank you. Love the products.
And I have energy through the roof.
I sleep better. I have so much more energy.
Throughout the day, I can focus better. I can concentrate in my work.
Our church worship service lasts 45 minutes. For the last 2 years, I've not been able to stand that long. 2.5 weeks into wearing the X39 patch, the pastor said, "You can now be seated." It dawned on me at that moment that, my goodness, I've been standing this whole time, didn't realize it.
After starting using the technology for approximately 2 weeks, my pain completely disappeared.
32 years of pain gone in 3 days.
I just love the products. They just help me to feel younger and younger year after year.
Thank God for X39.
My skin become younger, softer, firmer.
It's been really amazing.
I love X39 because it really helped reduce the inflammation in my knee. I can now run again. Woohoo!
Well, woohoo! And welcome to the Power of the Patch, a patented breakthrough in wearable light technology. I'm Gregory Mascari. I'll be your host tonight up here in Bozeman, Montana. And thank you for taking time out of your busy lives to be here with us. Before we get started on our presentation, I just want to see if we can agree on two basic foundational principles. And number one, I think we should all agree that health is our greatest wealth, and we want to maintain that wealth well on into our latter years. Health span is probably more important than lifespan. We want to live a long, healthy life. Number one, I think we can all agree on that. Excuse me. Number two, I think we could also agree that the symptoms of aging and disease, they're just not fun. Pain and suffering, mental, knees and, skin and heart and body. I mean, just the symptoms of aging and disease are not fun. Well, this is where the good news starts because, well, this is not the good news yet. The fact of the matter is, the older you get, the faster you age and the slower you heal. And that's due to a natural decline in our body's number one repair system, stem cells. In fact, by the age of 30, they've decreased by about 50%. And by the time we're in our 60s, only a small percentage remains. And consequently, the healing process slows down and the aging process speeds up. Neither of those sound very cool to me. So remember when you could work all day and party all night and then get up the next day and do it again? Well, once you get on into your 40s, 50s, and 60s, it just isn't that way anymore. Well, I finally figured out what I want to be when I get older, and I bet you many of you can relate to this. I want to be younger. Getting old isn't such a cool thing. And I've also learned that age is a feeling, not a number. So, we want everybody to feel younger longer. So let me ask you two personal questions to get this evening going. Number one, if you could change one thing in your health or in the health of someone you love and care for, what would it be? If you could wave a magic wand and just change one thing for you or someone you love and care for, what would it be? And number two, what impact would reducing or eliminating that issue have on you or their quality of life? Could be a huge difference. With that being said, let me just make a general disclaimer. Lifeway products are not designed or intended to heal, treat, cure, or diagnose any disease. They do, however, help put our bodies back into a healthier, more regenerative mode, and many things, wonderful things, then begin to happen. So let me ask you a question. If there were an affordable way to change the trajectory of your aging, if you could look, feel, and live younger longer, would you be interested? Well, I sure was when a friend of ours called and told us about this historic breakthrough. And so the good news is our X39 wearable light technology patch is truly a historic breakthrough in holistic wellness. It's a patented wearable patch technology. It's affordable, it's safe, it's non-invasive, it's totally drug-free. It's a unique form of phototherapy which uses very specific frequencies of light to increase and improve your health and wellness, while at the same time supporting your body's innate ability to heal itself. So I want to show you just a short little 2-minute video that kind of gives you a visual understanding of what's going on inside your body with this breakthrough technology.
Light, an ancient form of energy that goes back to the dawn of time. For us, it all begins with the sun, the source of light and life for our entire solar system. Even Einstein concluded that everything we're made of contains light. All life originates with the sun through photosynthesis. Plants and vegetation collect the light, and all living creatures emit light. Humans actually emit infrared light, which can be seen with night vision devices. We've known for centuries that light has many effects on the body. LifeWave's phototherapy patches use light to stimulate the body's natural healing systems, providing specific health benefits. Here's how the technology works. First, a patch is applied to specific points on the body. Where the patch covers the skin, infrared light emitted from the body is reflected back into the tissue. This stimulates the skin, which in turn stimulates specific regions of the brain. The brain then taps into the body's own natural flow of energy and the ability to heal itself. Let's take a look at why this is important on a cellular level. For example, a number of our patch products help counteract free radicals, oxygen molecules that damage cell proteins and contribute to visible signs of aging. When the body is stimulated through phototherapy to release its own antioxidants, these free radicals are neutralized naturally. LifeWave phototherapy patches promote an environment that enables the body to optimize its restorative powers and provide specific health benefits, all without the use of harmful drugs or chemicals, all helping you to stay healthy and young. To find out more, contact your distributor. LifeWave. Live long, live well.
Live long, live well. It wasn't it Einstein that says, physician, heal thyself. Let's talk about the power of the patch and just do a little refresher on some of the information you just learned in that video. Our technology is based on the science of photobiomodulation, and LifeWave patches contain very specific combinations of organic materials and nanocrystals. And when they're applied to or near the body, they're activated by the infrared heat or the light emanating from our body. Then they begin to re-emit very specific wavelengths of light, which stimulate targeted and beneficial biochemical and biological responses in our body. And this is the basis of our LifeWave phototherapy patches. Now, another way to understand photobiomodulation is what we call the sun story. And did you know when you go out in the sun, it's a very specific frequency of light from the sun that causes our body to make vitamin D. We're not getting a vitamin D download from the sun. We're getting a frequency of light download, and our body responds by manufacturing vitamin D. Now, there's another frequency that causes our body to make melanin, the chemical that gives us a suntan. Well, LifeWave's patented technology is based on the same rock-solid, widely accepted scientific principle, photobiomodulation. So LifeWave is a 20-year-old pioneer in wellness technologies. Back in 2000, this amazing life-enhancing technology was originally developed by our founder and CEO, David Schmidt, exclusively for U.S. Navy SEALs to increase their battle-ready strength, stamina, and performance without the use of drugs, stimulants, or caffeine. In 2004, David Schmidt founded LifeWave to bring this amazing technology to the masses. In 2010, the company continued to grow, and he established a 90,000 square foot manufacturing and international distribution center and customer services in Ireland. And this year of 2004, we've just opened a new global headquarters in Draper, Utah. And this is our new corporate headquarters in the USA. We currently have distribution to over 80 countries from our 15 global distribution centers. So let me tell you just briefly about David Schmidt, our visionary founder and CEO. And David's not only a brilliant scientist and researcher, he's also a genius inventor with over 135 patents, and he's been on the leading edge of phototherapy science and research for over 20 years. And David's already conducted over 80 clinical studies proving the efficacy of our LifeWave phototherapy products. And many more studies are always in the works because LifeWave is a very science, research, and development focused company. Now, our focus for the last 14 years has been in the field of anti-aging and regenerative science. And in 2019, we released to the world the LifeWave X39, which some are saying is the holy grail of health, healing, and regeneration. Truly a historic and affordable breakthrough in wellness technology. And we're actually doing what the multi-billion-dollar companies and big pharma have not been able to do. And when used in conjunction with proper nutrition and hydration, X39 has been proven to activate a very specific copper peptide that supports and enhances stem cell activity, while also altering gene expression towards a younger and more vibrant you. And I don't know about you, but that sounds wonderful to me. And it is wonderful because I've been experiencing it for 5 years now. And yes, we have patents. Yes, we have clinical studies. And yes, we have field results proving that X39 is actually turning back your biological clock, helping people of all ages to look, feel, perform, and live younger. And this is a copy of our patent that was filed and awarded to us back in 2020, showing that X39 is proven to enable phototherapy apparatus that produces beneficial effects in the human body, such as activating of stem cells. So that's our patent. You can look it up in the US Patent Office. So I'm going to talk just briefly about some of the benefits you may experience if you choose to use the X39 patch. Number one is more energy, and truly energy is the currency of life, and using X39 daily leads to an increase in cellular energy, and from the very first day of use, you may feel less fatigued and more energized. How about better sleep? Using X39 daily leads to an improvement in the quality of sleep, and most people report that their sleep is deeper and longer. And how about sports performance? Using X39 improves both sports performance as well as recovery time decreases after exercise. And in fact, some X39 users over the age of 50 have reported feeling stronger and more fit than they were back in their 20s and 30s. And you know what? LifeWave patches are now used by pro and amateur athletes around the world in almost every sport. The media has begun to notice, and you might too, if you look carefully at some of your favorite athletes and Olympians, and you see these auspicious little white patches on their body. That's LifeWave phototherapy technology. How about pain relief? Most people notice a reduction in pain within minutes of application, and truly the pain relieving qualities of X39 need to be experienced to be believed. And brain function. Many report improved memory, focus, and cognitive function, and we have certified laboratory tests proving that. How about wound healing? X39 helps to support the natural wound healing process, and many people report that their healing time from accidents and in minor and major surgical procedures, is reduced sometimes in half. Here's some results of wound healing and skin rejuvenation. Look at this gentleman on the left, the upper left. After using the product for 8 weeks, look at the difference in his skin. And more than that, look at the light within his eyes. He's just come more alive. And the woman in the middle, you can see after day 1, day 30, and after 4.5 months, look at the difference in her face, in her lips and chin and cheeks. Age reversal and collagen production enhanced by the use of X39. And the bottom left-hand side, this 6-year-old fingertip was severed, got caught in a door, was severed, and was reattached. The doctor said it's going to die off. They didn't even want to reattach it. The parents begged him to reattach it and then began using X39 on his finger. And in only 8 weeks, he's had a complete regeneration. Miraculous. You know, it looks like a miracle, but it's science. And up in the right-hand side, you see this gentleman working in an attic, fell through the ceiling, broke 6 ribs and punctured a lung. He was in extreme pain. Expected recovery by the doctors, they said, was going to be 6 weeks. And he was back to work within 3 weeks. You can see here on June 17th, when the accident happened, and look at on the 23rd, 6 days later, and look on the 30th. Yeah, that's 13 days later, 2 weeks later, you can barely tell where it occurred, where he was black and blue beyond, almost beyond belief on June 17th. Okay, what other benefits? X39 speeds recovery after radiation treatments. This woman had some facial radiation treatments. You can see on June 6th, this is right after the treatment, she started wearing the patch. Then on June 10th, a few days later, starting a little bit of the healing process. Then the 17th, a couple of weeks later, you can see healing. On June 23rd, so that's just, like 3 weeks later, she's looking pretty good there, but you're going to be blown away with this next picture. There she is on June 30th. That's 24 days. That's less than 4 weeks later. Look at the difference. So the product really does accelerate wound healing. It also is very significant and beneficial in wrinkle reductions. And we encourage people to start taking pictures. When you start on X39, take pictures of some of those fine lines and wrinkles. And this is not noticeable within minutes, like some of the pain relieving qualities, but it is noticeable over an 8 to 12 week period. Significant difference. And how about scar reduction? This is a phenomenon called remodeling, which reduces the appearance of scars. So again, we encourage you to take before and after pictures. We hear so many stories of people who say, oh, I used to have a scar here or there, and it's gone, or it's so greatly reduced, I can hardly see it. And how about hair growth? We have lots of anecdotal reports from many users that have experienced an increase in the quality, quantity, sometimes even the color and speed of growth in their hair. So X39 overall, it's all about youth renewal. The result is a healthier, more vital, and more vibrant you. And I think we all want to live long and live well and live healthy. So I'm going to play just a short little video, some testimonials of what some users are saying about the LifeWave X39 technology.
X39 has really changed my life. I'm not stuck at home in pain, in bed. I'm out here with my friends and enjoying my family.
Big thank you to LifeWave for helping me, helping my family, and helping the 100 people now in our team who are using LifeWave daily and their families. Big thank you. Love the products.
And I have energy through the roof.
I sleep better. I have so much more energy.
Throughout the day, I can focus better. I can concentrate in my work.
Our church worship service lasts 45 minutes. For the last 2 years, I've not been able to stand that long. 2.5 weeks into wearing the X39 patch, the pastor said, you can now be seated. It dawned on me at that moment that, my goodness, I've been standing this whole time, didn't realize it.
After starting using the technology for approximately 2 weeks, my pain completely disappeared.
32 years of pain gone in 3 days.
I just love the products. They just help me to feel younger and younger year after year.
Thank God for X39.
My skin become younger, softer, firmer.
It's been really amazing. I love X39 because it really helped reduce the inflammation in my knee. I can now run again. Woohoo!
Wow. So I love those little testimonials. So that's what people are saying. And what are doctors saying? I'm really proud to tell you, we have health practitioners of all different types and experiences working with us in LifeWave. And I'm going to turn this next part of the call over to one of our top field leaders, Janet Kiefer, and one of our health practitioners, Dr. Cathy Wong, and they're going to share some of their experience with the product. So Janet and Cathy, I'll turn this over to you right now.
Well, thank you so much, Gregory, and hello to everyone. Tonight, we're really excited to have Dr. Cathy Wong with us as our guest practitioner. We also appreciate all the wonderful practitioners that bless us each week with their insight. So, Dr. Cathy, welcome, welcome. Dr. Wong is from Valparaiso, Indiana, and she has been in private dental practice for over 30 years with her husband, Dr. John Smolnicki, if I'm saying that right, Dr. Wong. Cathy's a periodontal specialist and loves sharing LifeWave with her family and friends and her patients. So welcome, Dr. Wong. We're really happy you're here. So thank you.
Thank you again. Thank you very
Yes.
much. And hello to our LifeWave community.
Yes. Well, Dr. Cathy, please tell us when you first learned of LifeWave and X39, what sparked your interest?
You know what? Maybe it was a little bit selfish on my part, but I was looking to just maintain the health, and my husband and I have really worked hard for all the years that we've been, around. So back in 1994, we were introduced to some supplement technology or supplements. And that kind of had a little bit of a life-changing effect on us. And ever since then, we've always been searching for something that could just help keep us feeling good.
Great, like most of us, absolutely true.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes. Well, when you share X39, what do you tell people about the benefits and what it can do for them?
Well, a lot of times, since this is a relation marketing company, okay, you always want to get to know the person you're talking to, whether it be a patient or someone else, and in conversation, you'll be surprised at the information that people will share with you.
Yeah.
So, once you get a little bit of information, there may be a doorway or an opportunity to go ahead and share the benefits that this technology can do for people. So some people are looking to, get out of pain. Some people are looking to go ahead and have more energy, maybe some more mental focus and clarity. So it depends on the conversation. But in some way, shape, or form, when you get excited about a product, you tend to share. You tend to listen a little more intently to what people are saying so that you have that opportunity to share something that you have a passion about.
So true. And I know you're a practitioner that comes from the heart, and sharing and helping people has been your practice for so long. So how do you tell them to use the X39 patch?
Well, I always tell people that it's a 12-hour wear, that you need to stay hydrated. You give the body a rest for 12 hours. So there's a 12-hour on and a 12-hour off. Now, why do you want to do that? You want to do that because if you wear it too long, you create a phenomenon called attenuation. And that simply means the body is going to start to ignore the signal from the patch, and you won't really get the results you're looking for. You need to give the body a rest periodically.
True, true. Wonder if they have expectations. I know I've had some people say, well, do I have to wear it around the clock or do I have to wear it forever?
Well, I always tell people that you should be wearing it as long as you want to get the results. When people stop wearing something, you're going to age naturally. But I also use I usually need an example, like if you're utilizing a daily vitamin, why would you stop it? So it's the same thing with this particular technology. If you're getting good results, this is something that would be part of a lifestyle change.
So you want them to wear it for 12 hours a day and then take a rest, drink water is what I've heard. Is there anything else they should be doing?
Well, I always tell people that they need to go ahead and think about what they're looking for. I like to use a health tracker because some people are looking for something specific to occur. And we have to keep in mind that the body has a list of priorities and we don't typically get to pick the fix. So people might see improved sleep when they really want pain management. People might get more energy when they want something different. So I did have someone that she wasn't wearing the patch consistently as I spoke to her because she was not getting the results she was looking for, but she was getting results. When we went back to review some of the information on a tracker, we found out that instead of getting this great pain relief from her shoulder, she was getting better sleep. She went from a 3 to 4 hour sleep a night to over 6. And her skin appearance was really looking well because people were commenting on that. So we got to keep in mind that not everybody gets what they want initially. But if you wear the patch technology long enough and consistent with it, you will have a result.
That's very exciting, very exciting. I appreciate that. Well, as a medical professional, dental professional. Are there any side effects that we should be concerned about from this light therapy technology? I know for me, it's something I didn't even know about this concept until LifeWave. Are there any issues we should worry about?
So I always think about when we talk about wellness products that we always have side benefits. Okay. Some of the side benefits that people might experience when they're not looking for it might be more energy, more mental focus and clarity. They may find that when they cut themselves or injure themselves, that they heal very rapidly. People who like to work out find out that they may recover faster. So there's a plethora of different side benefits that people get. Now, as far as something that might happen is when people wear the technology, depending on how well you are, you might notice something that might be called detox. So sometimes people may have fatigue initially, or maybe they might develop some type of rash. Okay. And we just simply tell them, if that occurs, just simply take the patch off and gradually go ahead and reintroduce that, a little by little, so that you don't have those effects that, are not so comfortable. Let's put it that way.
Thank you. So what I hear is there's really no side effects. It's not a drug. It's something that is truly a non-invasive wellness product that has pretty astounding results. So thank you. Well, Dr. Cathy, I'd like to shift gears just a little bit. Many of our listeners would appreciate knowing your perspective on LifeWave as a business. And you've said in the past, we were always looking for ways to be healthy. And when my husband heard Michael Jaco's interview with David Schmidt, our CEO and inventor, he said, Cathy, you should look into this. So Dr. Cathy, why did you want to know more about LifeWave from more of the business perspective?
When I entered this initially, when I ordered my patches, I really wasn't looking for a business. I have been in relationship marketing for quite a number of years. We've been in several companies, and it was just wasn't something we were looking for. But when I ordered the patches, I told my sister about it. She said, when you get your patches, I'm coming over. I want some. So I had gotten, some information from Connie Lucas and Jen Allen, and it was a welcome letter kind of describing, some of the things that I should look for. And I thought, why not? Why go ahead and we'll just give them a call. So we did. And, we found out that there's obviously if there's a business side to it, we weren't looking for it, but we kind of fell into it. We fell into it because we felt that we needed to share. When you have such a great result, family members and friends, and you start to see things change, you have a passion to share. And that's how it started.
Agreed. For I think many of us on here, we followed the same path as you, that we weren't looking for this, and once we experienced the patch, we had to share. So, if I can go a little deeper, in your opinion, what benefits does LifeWave offer, perhaps dentists and doctors, practitioners, like benefits? I'm just going to throw some out. They may not be right, but maybe income or time flexibility or more fun, less stress. What do you think it offers professionals that maybe their other practice doesn't?
I think all of the above. So everyone, I think, should have a plan B, because, when you're in business, unless you're working for a hospital or a clinic of some sort, if you're self-employed, okay, even though you may be, structured in a specific way, if you're not in that office and seeing patients, the income stops. Okay. So it's always like something to fall back on. But, when we first were introduced to network marketing, one of the things that a colleague of ours said to us, he said to my husband, John, do you have a pathway for retirement? And my husband said, well, yes, I think I do. He said, John, how would you like to get there faster? And John said, well, you know what? We always said to keep an open mind. So let's listen. Okay. So that was one of the things that sparked our interest initially. But, when we came to the table for a relationship marketing business, what we found out is we stayed for the people. When you meet so many great people and you share, whatever it might be, it may be, a technology company, it may be a company that sells, nutraceuticals, it's the people that we find that we bond with and we have the most fun with.
Oh, great response. I couldn't agree more. I think that the people in the community sort of cherry on the top that we weren't expecting at all. But I loved what you said of, do you have a retirement plan? And maybe yes, maybe no, but how would you like to get there quicker? That's very exciting, very true. So if I might ask, how is this sort of transition from dentistry to becoming a brand partner in sort of a new industry? It sounds like you were excited. Were there any challenges kind of shifting over?
You know what? I would say maybe, not really. I think maybe some of the challenges would be, it's always about putting in, a good day's work. So it's called networking. Okay. So there's always going to be high moments and low moments. Someone told me that if you don't get a no, you can't get a yes. And the only reason why someone may be further along than you is that they've gotten more no's. Okay. So we need to keep in mind that, no may be no right now, but not no forever. So as we go ahead and we keep, keeping those relationships open with our, with people that we share with, you just never know. Something might change and that person might decide to go ahead and look at what you have and jump on board, whether it be as a product user or as a product user and a product share. So we always keep our doors open and our options open.
Oh, well said, Dr. Wong. Well said. Well, wrapping up, because I know Gregory wants to go a little further, but you said in the past also, we never knew we would have so much fun becoming healthier and growing younger together. Someone wished me happy birthday a few weeks ago and said, oh, and you're getting younger. And I thought, oh, that's true. So do you have any advice you would give any of our listeners tonight that are just getting started?
Well, you know what? When people are excited about anything, people tend to gravitate towards you. So if you know someone who's having a lot of fun and is excited, people are looking and they're going to go ahead and be attracted to you. So it's really all about excitement. So how do you get excited about it? Who wouldn't be excited about having more energy? Okay, feeling better, looking better, being able to go ahead and do things that maybe they couldn't do before. So if you think about it right there, that quality of life is exciting.
Oh, well said. Very true. And especially I know for you're excited, but also something I try to remember, many people are in pain and most people won't tell you. And here we have something that's so dramatically can affect the body without being a drug that, still I'm now going in my fourth year. I'm still as excited as day one. And it sounds like you're on your way to really helping so many people. I know your team is growing very big beyond Indiana. So we're very excited and blessed that you're here with Live Younger in our team. So thank you, Dr. Cathy. And I hope some of you listening got a few of her pearls of wisdom.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Janet and Dr. Cathy, I just want to say thank you. And Dr. Cathy, you were talking about, once you learned about it, you couldn't stop talking about it. That's what happened to me and my wife, Robin. A friend told her about it, about the X39. She tried it, and all of a sudden she couldn't stop talking about it. This is a sharing and caring business, and it starts with people you love and care for the most. So thanks for sharing with us tonight. And I'm gonna shift and talk about Plan B, okay? Because there is a business on the other side of this, and so I'm going to share my screen again. And LifeWave is going through a phenomenal growth. When we joined the company back in the tail end of 2018, the company was only doing about $2 million a month. They did about $23 million in 2018. We closed out 2023, 5 years later, doing about 40 million a month, the total sales for that year of 400 million. That's 20 times growth, and 60 to 70% of that sales is our breakthrough X39 technology. So this really is a rising tide. So let's talk briefly about the Lifeway business opportunity. And it is a great plan B in the gig economy. When we learned about it, we weren't looking for another business, but the business found us. We didn't find it. And the beauty of it is you get paid for sharing. And you can create a part-time or a full-time income with our patented exclusive and breakthrough one-of-a-kind products. And there is no competition. We have the worldwide exclusive patents. We have a simple, duplicatable success system that you can do it too. We have free websites. We have abundant training and support. There's a very low cost of entry. and the satisfaction of being rewarded for making a difference in people's lives. And every morning, my wife Robin and I wake up, we have to kind of pinch ourselves because we know we're going to hear more miracle stories, more people's lives being enhanced and changed as a result of this technology. So there are 5 ways to earn. And in addition to being a rock solid 20-year-old company doing business in 80 countries, LifeWave's developed a really solid balance and well-structured compensation hybrid binary pay plan that generously pays 50% of all sales to brand partners in 5 ways. Instead of paying to Wall Street and Madison Avenue, LifeWave sends the money to Main Street and to our own mailboxes. You can earn 20 to 33% customer bonus if somebody decides to be a customer and purchase directly from the company, but with you as a referral, you don't have to handle the products. The company direct ships, but you make 20 to 33% on customer purchases. And if somebody decides they want to become a brand partner and, wants to get engaged and maybe getting paid for sharing, you can make 15 to 31% what we call a product introduction bonus off our brand partner starter packs and upgrades, which I'm going to share with you in just another couple of minutes. You can earn a $50 binary cycle bonus. If you understand binaries, that's very richly rewarding. And you can make 20 to 25 matching bonus on the people you enroll, the people they enroll, and the people they enroll. So 3 levels of 20 to 25% matching bonus. That means if I sponsor Harris and he starts making $10,000 a week, I'm going to make $2,500 a week matching his bonus. And there's also wonderful trips, contests, and special bonuses. But there are 3 ways to get started with LifeWave. And a good way to start is just try the product. You've got nothing to lose and your health to gain. For $149.95, you can buy a 1-month supply of X39 at retail. But a better way to get started, because a good friend of ours once said, friends don't let friends buy retail. You can become a preferred customer. That's even better because you get a 33% discount off the retail price. You pay $99.95 for a 1-month supply of X39. You're saving $50. The product will be automatically shipped to you on a monthly basis, but there's no long-term commitment required. You can stop at any time. Most people don't because they love the results they're getting. And again, there's a risk-free 30-day money-back guarantee. Again, nothing to lose but your health to gain. And the third way is what we consider is the best way, is to become a brand partner, where you can get paid for sharing. You can earn a part-time or full-time income, generous personal and team rewards, get paid weekly, and there are 5 brand partner starter kits available to choose from. And they all come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So, LifeWave really wants to make it as easy for you to get started with us as a customer or a brand partner and take the risk out so you can try the products and try the business. So there are 5 brand partner starter kits starting at $125, moving up to $299 for a silver pack, $499, $999, and the premium pack is $15.99. You can start with any one of these. And the beauty of it, you could start at the silver level at $299, and then you may choose to upgrade to the gold level at $499. It only costs you $200. And then you may want to upgrade to platinum, costs you $500. So you can start whatever way works best for you. And you can, so this explains the different sleeves you can get. And the X39 is our premium sleeve, and we have 8 other wonderful products, all coming with a 30-day risk-free money-back guarantee. So I need to tell you, for my wife Robin and I, LifeWave was an answer to a prayer. My wife Robin was on the verge of spending $12,500 for a stem cell injection on her bone-on-bone knee, and a good friend, Kai Jacobson, called up and said, hey, this company I've been with just came out with this brand new patch that helps your body to activate stem cells, and you should try it. Well, she tried it, got such wonderful results, she couldn't stop sharing it. And before we knew it, we were having another income coming in. And as I said before, every day we hear miracle stories. Every day we're enhancing and changing people's lives. And every day We're enjoying the blessings of health, vitality, lifestyle, community, and financial freedom that LifeWave provides us and so many others around the world. So the next step for you is, first, let me say thank you for being with us to hear this new and wonderful information. And encourage you to get back with the person who invited you to get your questions answered. Commit to try X39. As I said before, risk-free 30-day guarantee. You've got nothing to lose and your health to gain. And you too can enjoy enhanced quality of life, change the trajectory of your aging and maybe your finances too, and share the good news about X39 with people you love, know, and care about. So you can join our global community, wellness community, and be a part of this revolution and this really movement of helping people to live younger, longer. So this officially brings our call to a close tonight. I want to thank you all for being part of it with us, and get back with the person that invited you here tonight. Thanks, everyone. Good night.